I know one of the first speakers is also a great friend of mine, Maor Benaim, and he's called the Wolf because he explained me last time, in English, his name is called like Maor. He's like, Maor. I'm like, who says that? I don't know who does it, but if you think it sounds like a cat, I don't really care, but I think it's cool. But now he's got that nickname, the Wolf, and he is actually the Wolf because I've met him at a conference also. I think it was a World Conference. I think also 2 or 3 years ago. Became very good friends, and he actually is a full stack marketer as he describes himself. So not a developer, like a marketer. So he can tackle any traffic source. He spent over, I believe, more than 20 million already, or at least has been able to spend not only from his money but also other people's money, and been able to scale. So let's just gonna go over Mayor's talk first. It's gonna be about YouTube performance marketing, and obviously you can tell a little bit more about Mayor's talk.
Yeah. So I think I didn't hear that background story, but it makes so much sense now. Is I've known Maor for about 3 years, so we're in this deep, and every time I see him and his one of his best friends, Eden, I freak out. We talk to each other, and I'm always so happy him because if you ask him to talk about traffic source, or if you ask him to talk about anything marketing related, he goes, "Okay, how deep do you want me to go?" He doesn't back up. He doesn't go, "What should I talk about?" He goes like, "Okay, just tell me how long I have," because it's not he builds a presentation or builds a conversation or talk that on that moment on what he's currently doing. And here's the most important thing is we made sure every person that was here talking to us had to have updated content and had to have something that they were currently doing. It wasn't a case study or a deck that a team gave to them. They had to be the ones executing it, or it had to be a unique, clear thought that they haven't done before, or maybe they just really updated. So for Mayor's talk, when he jumps into this, you are a media buyer, someone that needs to understand what YouTube looks like. I dub the station the roller coaster because he's going to buckle you in. You're going to sit up. It's going to be nice and easy at the beginning. And then he's going to give you the basics of like, all right, this is what needs to be followed by. After you understand where to go, it just accelerates you and drops you real quick into the structure and setup and how he's able to spend money. That, to me, when I'm learning a new traffic source, that's the most important thing is, okay, I understand where you're going. I understand the basics. Thank you very much. Now, tell me how I can actually make money on this. Tell me how you're doing it. And he does that very, very seamlessly. So I'm excited for him to kind of come through and let the wolf come out. And if you haven't seen one of his talks before, expect profanity, expect some, I don't know where he gets some of his his sayings, but they're hilarious. I'm like, what does this even mean again? And then you have to rewind it and listen like, oh, I get the joke. I understand. So I'm so excited. I'm glad he's kicking us off. So excited for what he's about to do.
And he's
number two. Do you?
So, and he's an awesome human being. He's super funny. He's shorter than I am. I'm only like 1 meter 72. So I'm already short. I don't know how much feet that is, but he's like a little bit shorter than I am, and he's way funnier than I am. So it's besides all the knowledge, it's always like fun to talk to him for sure. And I think this is one of the coolest things about him also, that he really goes deep, super deep about, like, he blows my mind every time you speak to him. And I learn a lot of him personally myself every time I watch his stuff, and even now here, or just talk to him. And I think that's the most valuable thing about him, about Mayor. But let's just jump into the second